girls go running outside, running outside, running outside.
It's recording.
Oh.
It's recording.
Guess who's back? Back again. It's Chub and Tub.
We're
Tell
best
your
friends. We're best friends.
Guess
So, episode 4 of Chub
and Tub.
Alright, so.
It's time to talk about the infamous Goonicide.
Ah, yeah, the Goonicide. I had to educate my friend here on what the Goonicide was.
I said I knew what it was. You didn't have to show me his cock.
Yeah, we saw the video, and wow, what a fucking crazy situation, huh?
Who is going around in a parking lot jerking their shit, dude?
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Do you think they're getting the pleasure from it being in a risky situation?
Oh, probably. He's probably one of those guys.
Of course.
What are they called? Exhibitionists?
No, that's like you showing it off. Cause
kind of did.
I don't think he really tried to. He didn't stand up in the car and be like, what you going to do about it?
Oh, shoot. He did drive off, but I guess it's a bit mix of both. Like, voyeurism is what it's called?
I don't know, man. We need better names for this. # improve the sex dictionary.
I got a name for him. Weirdo.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Like for those who haven't seen the video, so this guy, what I heard was that this guy was hanging around, being a weirdo. He's been there multiple times. And so I guess the woman was catching on that this guy is a bit of a sex pest. So his car drives up. It's like a Challenger, like one of those muscle cars. And she walks up filming him in the drive-thru. And she's like, "Have you been here before?" And she sees that he's tugging his meat, jerking the gherkin. And she's like, "Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Leave. Call the police." And she posts a video on Twitter. It goes viral. And a couple days later, he sadly ends up killing himself.
I mean, what a fucking bitch, dude.
Whoa. Okay, listen. As much of a sex weirdo as this guy is, or was, it's still tragic he took his life. Like, it's sad that his first course of action was to take his life. That is a tragedy.
Well, his first course was to get home.
Such a fucking smart ass. You know what I mean, though? It's a tragedy that this was his first thought process. But the thing is, with him taking his life, what would have just become like an internet meme for like a week has just exploded into something that is far-reaching, essentially.
It is, but that would probably haunt you for the rest of your life.
Oh, it absolutely would, but by him taking his life, it's become this massive meme as it is now.
Now it can't haunt him, though, Like, as he's burning in hell, the devil isn't sitting there like, ha ha, show your cock.
What if he's doing the haunting? How do we know he's not haunting that barista place now?
That would be pretty funny. Just comes back, you saw my dick. Delete that video now.
But yeah, they're holding vigils for this guy. Like, let him goon. Like they're chanting, let him goon. Let him goon. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
This stuff has to be satirical, right?
Oh, it absolutely is satirical. People were absolutely taking the piss out of it.
Okay, thank God.
You don't think people were actually serious, did you?
Yeah. I could see it.
I mean, it was really dumb. Like, how porn-brained do you have to be like, yes, I will goon in public. This is a good idea. Like, listen, there's nothing wrong with gooning. If you want to goon in private, if you want to jerk your shirt, be my guest. But do it in private behind closed doors. Don't go to a fucking barista place. Be like, yeah, I saw that chick in a bikini. Now it's time to unload. Like, don't do that. Fucking porn brain, huh?
That's what gooning is. It's not just like going home, jerking it like every once or twice a day. Because I assume that's just normal dude things. But it's like, just to do it so consistently, or like see a girl and be like, "Oh, monkey brain activate, must go flappity flap the chicken." Must go get it flopping around.
Oh my God. It was like the dumbest thing that guy's ever did.
Yeah, well, pulling the trigger probably was, but that was a close second.
You're gonna get us banned off YouTube. You can show like at least a little sympathy for like the man's family.
Yeah, that sucks for the family that the last memory of him is hearing that he jerked it in public.
Yeah, that's gotta be embarrassing.
Like that would actually be horrible.
I also feel bad for the coffee shop employees. Because not only is this place now tied to a guy's death, you now have like tons of people holding vigils outside the fucking coffee shop. Like, this has to be bad for business.
It probably is for the owner, but that must be so funny to the employees.
Probably not, considering he essentially, like, sexually, like, violated them by showing off his meat.
Yes, 100%. That part is bad. But just, like, the insanity of it all, to just be sitting there, your regular everyday employee, you're sitting there serving your food and shit. And then there's like 10 kids out there like, I came to goon.
And they just say his name. No, that guy.
They're just doing like chants and shit for hours.
Still, I do feel bad for the employees. Not only do they get sexually harassed by the fucking weirdo, now they have like fucking Zoomers out there. Like, can you imagine if like a boomer is at that coffee shop, right? He's like trying to get a coffee. He has no idea what a fucking gooner is. And he sees like 30 Zoomers outside the shop like, let us goon! Let us goon! Like, they're not going to have any idea what's going on.
Yeah, but then they're going to walk out and be like, Dearie, what is gooning? They'll explain it to him and the old man will be like, let them goon! Let them.
But yeah, overall, it's tragic he died, but the memes keep rolling.
But yeah, womp womp. It's pretty alright.
I mean, yeah, he was a piece of shit. Let's be honest. The memes keep rolling and trolling.
Yeah.
Rolling and trolling. Those memes are. Now, our next segment. So I got this gift. I got during Christmas. It was one of those bootleg NES games. It's called like the Cool Baby Family Computer System. Now, when I opened the box, keep in mind the box was not wrapped. It was just like a fucking Amazon like box, not even wrapped.
Oh, goddamn!
Yeah. My cousin, one of my cousins gave me. I thought for a split second it was like the NES Mini, which is like a replica NES with like 30 or so games built into it. And I was like, oh, hell yeah! I saw that the controller had 4 buttons. Oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love this thing because that thing is the gift that keeps on giving. Not only because there's a bunch of NES games on there, because there's so many ROM hacks and bootlegs and there's like over 545 games on this fucking thing.
Not all of them work, but...
They work, but it's just like, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I could get an actual NES game. I could get a fucking bootleg. There's fucking Plants vs. Zombies on that thing. There's 3 Angry Birds. Like, it's crazy.
The Angry Birds games were horrible.
Oh, absolutely garbage. They even have the Angry Birds theme.
Yeah, I wonder why something built with NES specs would not be able to do that kind of music.
I'm sure there's like an 8-bit rendition of the Angry Birds theme somewhere.
Probably, but it'd probably be pretty hard to port.
Yeah, true.
Also, like, how would you get, like, the sounds for the birds? Come on, you know how to do the bird sound effects for all our viewers. That was a little too high-pitched. Come on. He's intentionally failing here.
Shut up.
Flame this man in the comments for not doing a proper bird noise.
Shut up, dog. I think that's about it for tonight.
Yeah, this was a little bit of a shorter one. Tune in next week when we pivot to politics and complaining about old men ruling the world. Thank you very much and have a good day.